there are few questions which we got from our viewers. So one of the question is why women are rejecting men who do say that I like strong, independent women. Men say
Okay.
that I really like a strong and independent woman, but women, on the other hand, they are rejecting those guys.
See, women are not rejecting the men who are saying this. Men, when they say they like strong, independent women, most of the time, in the case of divorced men, they are just looking at somebody who is earning, who is paying her own bills, who is taking care of all her expenses, so that they have a partner who can split the bills. But the moment that woman comes home, the moment she becomes a live-in partner or your wife, the expectation is the same age old. She will take care of my kitchen. She will take care of the house. So they are, in the name of strong, independent woman, they are easily slipping out of the age old responsibility of a man as a provider of the family. But when it comes to women, they still continue to expect, now that you have come home, can you go to kitchen and help mom in cooking? Can you make tea for everybody? Because you're a woman. That time, strong independent woman does not come to the picture. So saying that I like strong independent woman and actually knowing what it is to live with a strong independent woman are two different things. Ultimately, the moment lunchtime, they will ask, na, acha khane mein kya hai? I mean, if you are living with a strong independent woman, why you don't know what's there for lunch? And why, if you are sitting idle, why can't you figure it out? But that's not there in Indian culture. And when strong independent women see such men with double standards, where they say they like strong independent women, but when it comes to actually not behaving like the partner of a strong independent woman, then such women say that, okay, this is a double standard. I don't want to deal with it.
This is the, after again talking to multiple men and women, what I felt, just a one line I want to add here. When, if a man is also divorced, what, that's what we are looking for. So the person has gone through his background and his prior wife, or partner must have had the similar issues and must have mentioned. Now this guy got to know that, oh, society is changing. I should make sure that next person I meet, I will tell that I love, absolutely like the independent woman, because this is what my previous partner or
Yeah,
wife was mentioning. So they learned the line, they memorized it very well, and as you mentioned, they still do not know how to deal with it.
yeah,
Independence does not mean that I will pay my bill. I am already paying my bills, I will pay that. But the with the that package comes that when I put a point, I say I do not agree with that. Is that your ego which is getting hurt, or your
yeah,
self-respect?
yeah, yeah,
Because the heart doesn't come there. And
yeah.
then they'd have not done their homework before saying that I like, independent woman. Do you know the definition of that? Do you know what kind of tantrum she's going to show you? She's going to put her points very strongly. She is in her 40s. She knows exactly how to deal with the world now. So, bro, grow
Yeah, and
up.
as long as she's earning and splitting the bills, they love strong independent women. The moment she comes home and she wants to go out with her friends and come back home late in the night, oh, that's not
Is a problem.
acceptable. Then the
Hmm.
strong Indian woman is not required. If she wants
If-
to go on a solo trip, then we don't want a strong Indian woman. If she wants to go and shop on her own and take her own decisions, invest her own money, then I don't want a strong Indian woman. Because now I
Even
want her to be my wife.
Right. Even basics of how the person should dress, I find it so
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
If I'm in my 40s, from last 40 years, I'm dressing myself.
yeah.
And suddenly you came, maybe I know you for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, whatever the time, you're telling me this you should not wear. You can be independent, but independently you cannot wear whatever you are wearing.
Whatever you
You
want.
know, you cannot
Absolutely.
have the, why you are so close to your male friends.
Yeah,
Bro, I'm running
yeah.
my life from last 40 years. I would have a huge number of male, female,
Yeah,
children,
yeah.
old age, all kinds of
Friend is a
friends.
friend is a friend. It
Friend
doesn't have
is
a
a friend.
gender.
I have led my life. If I today I know how to get my car fixed and pay my tax, I must have taken help from someone. And
Yeah,
they are the part of my life. They are actually my backbone. They are definitely not my partner. They are nothing. They are friends. And they forget to acknowledge that this independent woman has already a very independent life.
yeah,
Now you have to work hard to fit into that independent life. Are you ready for that? They don't ask that question. They just
yeah,
write in their profile, I like independent women. Oh my God, you're doing it all mom is such an amazing thing. Doing a all mom, everything, it made us super strong,
yeah.
and handling the strength, it's very difficult. It's very sad to see still, and people who have gone through that, they have burned their fingers, but still they are in that phase.
Yeah, and then it's not for everybody. There are men who will value it, who will know how to handle it.
Again, yeah,
Yeah,
this
but it's not
we are
that.
not talking about all, but
Yeah,
what the majority comes into the picture where we talk and meet people. So it's that. Well, that's a quite a long discussion on an independent woman and how men, use that line to run away from actual responsibility. One more question, what we have is, should men pay or not pay? I'm confused. If they pay, they are showing off, and if they let the woman pay, they are not the man enough. This is one of
okay.
the viewer has asked.
So for me, it is very simple. If you are asking the woman out, then have the money to pay. If the woman is asking you out, she will pay. So it becomes easy as long as it's dating. And I believe make enough money, man. Like if you are making enough money, then after a dinner, who pays will never be a question. That this question arises from the aspect that maybe either you are stingy and you don't want to spend, or you really don't have money. Um, for me, it's like I believe this question is from coming from a man. So if a man is asking me this, then I will say, bro, if you are asking a woman out, please have the money to pay. Or if you don't have the money to pay, don't go for dates. You're not ready yet.
Isn't it very like simple? I go out with my colleagues, immediately half off. There's no question asked. If I go with my friends, immediately half off. If I am meeting someone with the intention that I might date, and even in the middle of the conversation, I understand nothing is working, immediately I'll do half off, keeping no
Yeah,
question. But if
yeah,
I am
yeah, yeah.
planning to date you, I would expect you to have enough money to pay the bill. I don't know. I do not take it as a woman. Maybe that man has asked the question, but as a woman, I don't take it as a negative thing on me. If you cannot pay the bill completely, you do not deserve to sit on the same table as me as I am dating you.
Hmm.
If you are so stingy in paying some 1,000, 2,000 rupees, imagine in case I date you for 6 months and by chance we are end up, being in the same house, then you will say, why did you buy chicken which is 500 rupees kg? You can buy from there, which is 250 rupees. I do not want to live that life anymore. I have lived whatever I lived and I am above. So if you cannot pay the bill, there's a big red flag that
Yeah,
whatever the area, everyone we have the different financial status, but according to my financial status where I want to sit, if that person is not capable of paying the full bill, this is a big red sign for me. I
yeah,
don't think, because later on it's like, बिजली का बिल तुम करो पानी का मैं करूंगा, यही करना है तो मैं अकेले नहीं रह लूंगी,
yeah,
and I'm doing it.
yeah,
I'm paying all the bills by myself. So
yeah,
I do not need that kit kit. In 20s you might be very happy doing half. In 40s, you know what, I need peace. And yeah, one thing is, bro, if you are thinking that is a woman for you, make the money according to her. Otherwise, don't
yeah,
ask.
yeah,
You look for something which matches your standard, mental, emotional, physical, financial, psychological, and all these standards. Maintain it and define it.
yeah.
All right, very interesting question. Okay, so next question what we have is, men say that they are helping women in kitchen, in home. What more they can do in this kind of case as a gender equality seeking woman? They are saying that they are helping in the kitchen, and they've
So
talked about the gender
I don't need
equality.
a helper. I don't need a helper. I need a partner. I am not owning the house and the kitchen and clothes and everything in the house, all responsibilities, and you come as a helper. I'm sorry. I need a partner who can take equal accountability for everything in life. Financially, we both take equal accountability, same way in the household, equal accountability for everything. I don't need a helper. And that's where men are not understanding what's the difference. They keep saying, oh, I help my wife a lot, so I'm doing great. No, I'm so sorry. I need a partner, not a helper. That's where I am.
This is, yeah, this is very important point. I hope the more men can start understanding, even the more ladies can start understanding. If I call my teenage boy, then he helps because I'm
Yeah.
teaching him. If I am calling my grown up man, I don't want him to help. I him to equally participate, get things done, and
Yeah. And then whosoever is available will get things done. It's
get
not
things
like,
done.
oh, if I
It's not
have to
helping.
travel today for work for 7 days, I have to think, oh, I have to take care of everything in the house and then travel. I'm sorry. Then I don't need this partner. I know we are two adults in the same house. I travel, he travels, the other person will take care. So it's done. That's partnership.
I think this is the women needs to start understanding their worth and putting the foot
True.
down that, or we are maybe putting the foot down that this is not acceptable, and that's why I
Absolutely.
think it is leading towards that. You know what, single ही अच्छा है यार, vibe match कर जाए उतना काफी है weekend में. Well, one more question is here. uh, see women are solo, traveling, partying with their friends, shopping on their own, investing on their own, even sometimes buying car or the house on their own. Is it not fair to accept after marriage she should operate as a team and not do these solo activities?
Well, whatever assets any one of you have bought before marriage is yours. There is no partnership in that. And after marriage, if you plan to do something together, then you can do it. But buying assets together is different from solo traveling, meeting friends, doing the stuff that you like to do. Not everything I can do with my partner. There are things I would enjoy with my partner, and there are things I love to do alone also. I love my company. So what's wrong in that? Like when the same thing a man asks, it's it's very easily acceptable. If he says I just need a break and I'm going off for a week, it's acceptable by everybody. But the moment a woman says I need a break and I am going off for a week, it raises eyebrows. Oh my God, where do you want to go alone? And is there somebody else you are seeing? So I guess when you are dating a woman after divorce, please know she has a life of her own. You are an addition to that life. You are not a replacement to her existing life. Very critical to know this.
I really want to repeat that. That when you date a divorced woman, please understand that she already has her life from
Yeah.
so long. So you are not a replacement. She is not thinking that, oh, now this person is missing, I will pick another one and fit it there. You are just adding because she was very happy living all by
Yeah.
herself and figured it out, all these gaps.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you are not an essential element there anymore. It's not in 20s, it's in 40s, and that the life is already set. If you are adding, then make sure that you're adding something meaningful. Otherwise, you are not the part of that.
And I'm
So
sure, and it goes either ways. Like even
either
the
way.
woman cannot expect that now I will go and replace everybody else in his life and I will be the
Mm.
only one. No, we are not expecting that. We are saying I'm addition to your life. And same way you are
So
addition to
as
my
you are.
life. Yeah.
So as you are.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Are couples not supposed to meet their friends as couple? Why do you still need to go out and meet your friends alone? ऐसी क्या बात करनी है जो अपने फ्रेंड से जो तुम मेरे सामने नहीं कर सकती? This is
बहुत
the
सारी
one.
बातें बहुत सारी बातें when I meet my girls gang, we talk from hell to heaven. We talk from all topics, and it doesn't mean that there is something I'm hiding from my partner. It's just that when I meet my friends, we are freely talking to each other. Doesn't mean my friend will be free to talk about everything in front of my partner. And yes, couples to couple meet is also part of life, but When I want to go out with my girls' gang, that's part of my life too. And same way, if the man wants to go out with his male friends, that's a part of our life too. We need to have this very simple balance. You cannot be sticking to your partner 24 cross 7 and go everywhere together, eat together, sleep together, and then die together. You can't do this. It's a sure short way of ruining your relationship.
When first time you fall in love, when you are in maybe 18 or 20, 22, I think even that time nowadays it's not healthy. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it's not
even
healthy
those
anytime.
kids have their hobby gang, then they have their girls or boys gang, then they have the with whom they study, then they have their cousins, their lot of different gangs are there. Even that time it's not healthy. Maybe we grew up like that and you are thinking, but that situation is not helping right now.
Right.
Um, and just to add, because multiple times you have mentioned my girl gang and his boy gang, I personally feel I have so many gangs, and many
Yeah.
of the gangs is very heterosexual. I have a Toastmaster gang and have so much to talk about the Toastmasters. We build the clubs together. I have previous company where we work for 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah, colleagues.
I have
Yeah.
seen my colleagues growing, getting married, having kids. So there's so much to talk to. I know how my one of my colleague was talking about when he first time went and saw one girl. I cannot it cannot be shared. We meet and we talk, and that's very there's guys and girls all that thing together. So not just a girls gang,
Yeah,
even a regular
it's just,
gang.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes you can meet as a couple, but you cannot
Yeah, or not
replace
all the
that
time.
after being a couple. You cannot go out alone. Yeah,
That is
100% no. Absolutely no.
100% no. Okay. When men are in love, they are possessive. They don't like other men looking at their women. If they tell the woman not to wear the revealing clothes, why it's considered as control but not love? Looks like a man has asked this question. Not
Yeah,
that I
looks
want to
like a lot
point
of
it
questions
out
have come from men.
by men. But I'm
Well,
happy that they are open to educate themselves with the new thing.
yeah,
They have watched the video and they are talking about it. Thinking is good. Like, at
yeah.
least you started. You are not at zero. You're not totally avoidant. So yes, what do you
See,
say about that?
if I tell the man, now that I am in your life, you're only going to wear full pants and full formal shirts. You're never going to wear t-shirts and shorts. Is it
Mhm.
not sounding alien to even say this? It's just, you can, as a partner, always say, "Hey, I am very possessive. I don't like when those men look at you." But forcing somebody to what they can wear, what they cannot wear is definitely control and not love. Any kind of force in a relationship is control, and you cannot just get away with it in the name of love, for sure. Love is freedom, love is peace, love is liberation. Love is not suffocating somebody that you cannot do this, you cannot meet this person, you can only do this. Oh, I love you so much, then you should be able to give up all this now. Love doesn't demand any of this.
Hmm. The basic definition of love needs to be changed, looks like,
Yeah.
with the men who are writing that questions. Okay, this is the last one. Um, on one side, women wants men who are earning minimum 1 crore as a salary. On the other hand, they want men to share the household chaos also. Isn't this unfair to men? They have to slog to work to make that kind of money and come home and then do the household work also.
Well, my only answer is replace the man with a woman and then tell me what's your answer. If the woman is earning 1 CR, she is going and slogging at work, and as soon as she comes home, it's normal and natural for her to go to kitchen and see if the cook has cooked food, if things have done in the house, if kids have had food, if kids have done their homework. Now the same expectation is from their partner. What's wrong? It's your house. It's your kids too. It's your family. So why it is such a big deal just because I'm earning, I should be exempted from all other responsibilities.
Now, I just want to come back to our point where we are talking about women, especially who are already divorced. So age and all these factor comes, maybe a additional child also comes with the all that condition. Now, in that condition, if a man is making 1 crore, even my there's a possibility that a woman is maybe making little less, but women is also working. That woman is also working, and she would also have the responsibility of her own. So
Yeah,
in that
yeah,
case, like we are talking
yeah,
that age, then we both are tired. It's not that energy is not there anymore. When we are in
yeah,
20s, both work very happily. Girl, come, oh my God, tomorrow is this festival. Let's do this and celebrate this and invite this person. But when you reach your 40s, that energy is not there. So
yeah,
this 1 crore, if you have, spend a good amount to make sure that you have a house, maybe a partial maid, morning till night maid is there, or cook is there, cleaner is there, and all these other things are there, so that your woman does not have to actually go and slog in the kitchen, and she can feel that your salary is 1 crore.
yeah,
Otherwise, you
yeah.
don't. Whatever
Absolutely.
you are saying that.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
So if you have it, show it, because we are
Yeah.
not in that.
If you're earning 1 crore, then nobody needs to slog this much
No,
at home.
no one needs to do that. And
Yeah.
especially someone who's like very foodie, then you will figure out your weekend and cook for yourself, or feed your child also. But the slogging will not happen if you have that much salary and you know how to spend it.
Yeah.
So again, choose the woman according to the pocket you keep. Very blunt, but this is a reality. So these
Yeah.
were all the questions so far. Wonderful talking, and mind, and I think the soul is also a little refreshed, and lot of things which are programmed in our mind as an Indian culture, and doesn't matter, even if you are from the south or the north or whatever the section,
Yeah.
this is in a unified way. It is being told to the women, you are supposed to do that. And right now we are seeing that things are changing, our
Yeah.
limits, and accepting the whatever the social forces that has changed. And when we are reaching to 40, it is just not possible to accept the same thing. It is, if someone is pushing that, accept it, you should be doing it, I would say, you know what, I'm single and I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
So if you are getting rejected, maybe this is the reason
Yeah. And I
that
would like to say, see, women dating after divorce have their life sorted out, their finances sorted out, their health sorted out, their kids' responsibility sorted out, their living conditions sorted out. Now they are independent in every possible way. You are independent in every possible way. When you come together, you need to constantly ask yourself, what value I'm adding into her life so that she wants me not just on weekends, on weekdays too. And if you are not adding enough value, then you know you're only one good evening.
yeah.
So don't be upset about it. That's your value. You earning a lot does not define you to be a man whom a woman would like to date for lifelong or would like to live with after divorce because she has her life put together.
Yeah, I remember some time back, I met a bunch of friends of mine, college friends, and they said, Sattu, how is it going for your love life? And I remember I say, see, I get my car fixed all by myself. My taxes are paid. My job is going. I parent my own child. I do this, that. Everything is done. Why do I need a man? And there were like 6 men on the table and 5, 6 women also. And the guys were shocked. They don't know what to reply. So if a guy is coming, he has to add something, and I'm
Yeah,
just waiting that what is your addition.
yeah,
uh, in case you're making a lot of money putting into your pocket, that's not addition to
yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
Your
Somebody making
social
money doesn't mean they want to spend it on
doesn't
you.
mean that.
Don't
Mhm.
mistake it that way.
So if you are adding something, then only from the weekend dinner you will go little ahead. Otherwise, sorry bro, you will be a bro. So don't mind it. All right.
Okay,
Great.
great conversation with you, Satlaj. And we will be soon coming up with men dating after divorce. So if you have
Okay.
questions around it, please start commenting. We will include everything in the next conversation. Thank you,
Thank you.
Satlaj. Thanks a
Great.
lot.